And we're about ready to find out who's going to compete in our New Year's special for the Coast to Coast Championship. And it's the Zohan. Someone you better not mess with. And that's why you voted for him. I'm just jamming out to the music. So yes, you the fans vote for the Zohan to compete for the NCAA Coast to Coast Championship. This is a guy who's going on a 23-0 run with his multiple wins over Charlie Brown. Even though that technically counts as one win, but he pinned him 23 fucking times. In 10 minutes, mind you. And there he is. A guy who fights for all that is right and good in the NCAA. A guy who fights for freedom. He is the Coast to Coast NCAA champion, William Wallace. Is that a schmancy font? I thought you'd all like. Joe Numack thought you would. He gets to keep his job for another day. But we were nice enough to let him call the tag team title match. And now it's time for the semi-main event for the Coast to Coast Championship. And I said it before, I'll say it a bajillion times again, that's what it's all about. That gold. And that gold leads to bigger and better things. It's not just a stepping stone. William Wallace has represented the NCAA Coast to Coast Championship so well. Turning back all comers, Cockknocker, O.J. Simpson. He had a hard-fought match with Guy Gardner, which was officially ruled a no contest. Guy Gardner took him to a limit, and whoa! Sky Sharpshooter already! Is this over? Is this over? You know who messes with the Zohan? William Wallace does, that's right. Oh, the Zohan kicks out. He powers out. You gotta figure this. If you're the Zohan, you're gonna use speed to your advantage and not try to go head-to-head with Wallace, because he's got the brawling and the power department won. He's in the fight for the end. Scott Splash! 1, 2, 3. No! I was going to say Wallace retains, but that's not the case. He's going to do it again! He's going to do it again. I was just teasing with the excited voice. It gets overdone. Zach, we salute you. Scott Slam! This has got to be the beginning of the end. It's not looking good for the Zohan. Zohan fires back. Zohan using his superior gymnastics skills to his advantage. Could we have a new Coast to Coast champion? 2 count. This is a fast-paced action match. It's going to be hard to outdo this. Sonic suplex off the top rope. Now, I'm sorry, not to discredit. Oh, 1, 2. Roll up by Wallace. I was going to say, not to discredit the Zohan, I would not mix fisticuffs with William Wallace. But right now, the Zohan has the advantage, in spite of the fact that that Wallace is dominated early on. Zohan's got a spurt of offense. Drop kick to the back. And he spent a moment looking out to the audience, and he's paying for it now. Bulldog, Wallace. Barry Windham style. 1, 2. 2. I'll blame Wallace for being a little upset. High cut from above by Zohan. Off the top! Off the top! And somehow Wallace still is, in spite of absorbing that move, Wallace comes back. Boot to the head and went for Janie the Wimp. Monkey flip by the Zohan. Zohan was way off mark there, but he hit the bullseye there. No way! We have a new NCAA Coast to Coast champion. 1, 2, 3. Wallace found it within himself to power out. Zohan is doing much better for himself than I expected. Although I will argue this with any fan, that this is a big mismatch on the power and the brawling end. And speaking of power, Wallace is exhibiting just that. Zohan having presence of mind to... Not a good idea. Crucifix! 1, 2. Crucifix, Jesus Christ style. Sorry. It just came out. Scott Splash! Another Scott Splash! Three Scott Splashes! And a backbreaker! This has got to be the beginning of the end. This has got to be the beginning of the end for... And a clothesline! Scottish sharpshooter! Wallace should have gotten him closer to the center of the ring. Hopefully... Atomic knee drop, Ricky Morton style. Scott Slam! Scott Slam! Scott Slam! Scott Slam! Sorry. Scottish Destroyer! Zohan is toast. Turn him over. Stick a fork in him. He had a good run in this match. Oh, he's going for the Scottish sharpshooter. There's no way he's going to get out of that. That's the Punisher! Wallace sees that. He's going to take care of business. Oh! Chair shot! You're worse than a pig fucker. Whoever's worse than fucking fit pigs, Punisher does. And Zohan off the top. I don't think he knows what happened. No, not like this. I don't think he knows what happened, but ladies and gentlemen, we have a new NCAA Coast to Coast champion. And what, Punisher, fuck you to whoever's worse than hell. Fuck you in Michigan. And, you know, there's one part you're excited for Zohan, but there's your winner.